No, thank you. Enjoy, sweetheart. Thank you, though. Enjoy. Good evening, everybody. Oh, man, it's the wrong... Oh, if I could remember things properly, I'd be dangerous. You know that? There we go. And we are live. Not Memorex, we are live. Man, those smell good. You know what? I bought some more strawberries to try and grow. I'm going to try and grow them again because I bought enough dirt to put your tree in. And I'm going to try and put the strawberries in there, and we're going to try and grow strawberries again. Keep
but we don't have that stuff anymore.
Yeah, we do. Oh, yeah, we do.
The plastic stuff.
Yeah, it's outside. So, yeah, peoples, it's Happy Monday, Motivational Monday.
130 days left.
Yep, we're at 130 days.
It is 365.
Yep, 235 days left of this year. That's it. 235 days, and where is this year going? What have you done so far this year? Because you know what? The next 230 days are hidden in your daily rhythm. Not in your goals that you have, and not in your dreams, nor are they in your intentions, but in your rhythm. The things that you do on a daily basis. That's where your future is. And people love to talk about their future like it's some mysterious thing. Like it's this thing that's going to sneak up on them. But you know what? Your future is already in the rehearsal mode. See, everything you do today is building your future. You rehearse your future on a daily basis with what you do right now. You don't need a prophecy, you're making one. You just need a mirror. A mirror shows you what you're doing. A mirror will show you what your future is going to look like, because based on what you're doing right now, that's what your future is going to be. And if what you did yesterday is the same thing you're doing today, guess what's going to be? Your past is going to be your future.
So then your silly notebook.
Check out my croissant notebook.
I gave it to you.
Actually works great as a coffee cup cover because my cats like drinking coffee. So I get to have a croissant with my coffee in the mornings. It protects it nicely. But you know what? Most people don't have a future problem. They have a rhythm problem. The rhythm. Huh?
How do we have a rhythm problem?
A rhythm problem is based on what you do on a daily basis. Hey, Mr. Dude.
Who's Mr. Dude?
A guy that's on TikTok.
Oh, who comes in your lives?
Yep. They have a rhythm problem. That rhythm is exposing you. It's predicting you. It's showing you. It's showing off what you do. And it's showing off what your future is going to look like. Because it's shaping you. That rhythm shows off your habits. That rhythm shows off your secrets. Because you can pray for a breakthrough. I mean, oh, dear God, I wish I'd had this. But until you actually do something, it's not going to happen. See, my most favorite story is the guy that was in the middle of a hurricane. Yep, a hurricane's coming. And everybody's telling him, you got to leave, the hurricane's coming, it's going to take your house away. And he's like, nope, God will provide, God will save me. Ah, you're fucking crazy. And while the waters start rising and the wind's blowing and people are driving out and there's water up to the doorsteps and they're knocking on his door. Come on, you got to go. The floods are coming. The hurricane's coming. And he goes, no, you guys go. God will save me. They get on a boat and they leave. He's up on top of the roof because now the water's risen up to the roof point and the storm's going and the water's all over the place and people come by in a boat and he's there and they're like, get in a boat, you fool, get in a boat. And he's like, no, God will save me. He's like, get in the boat, the storm's gonna get worse, you're gonna drown. God will save me. I believe God will save me. Well, they leave. Boat leaves. Finally, lightning and storm and winds blowing and the Coast Guard, the only people on this planet who go where everybody else is scared to go, sees this nut job hanging on to his chimney for dear life in the middle of this hurricane. They come up and they're like, let's go, get in the boat, you're gonna die. And he's like, no, God's gonna save me. And they're like, you know what, this guy's a nut job, we're gone. And they leave. Guy dies. The guy dies. And he's up there in heaven, and he's up there by God, and he goes, God, why didn't you save me? I believed in you. I believed you were going to save me. I prayed and I prayed and I prayed that you'd come and save me. God goes, I sent 3 boats. All you had to do was get in them. See, God gives you a dream. The universe gives you a dream, in case you don't believe in God. But you know what? You got to believe that there's something out there. Whatever great maker there is, the universe, the universal law, whatever, something out there. Even your own personal body gave you a dream, gave you a desire. And that desire has nowhere to land if you're not willing to do something about it.
Yeah, wish you could write your thoughts in here.
What?
Wish you could write your thoughts in here.
No, it's my croissant.
No, you're using it to write.
Oh, yeah. Okay, well, I'm focusing here, sweetheart. So, you say you want a new life, but you keep doing the same things over and over again. The old same things. So your life stays old. Because your habits are not random. They're not neutral. They're not innocent. They're the same thing you've done over and over again. And if you always do what you always did, you'll always get what you always got. Because your habits, your rhythm is the architects, the engineers of your future, the engineers of your destiny, the builders of your future, the builders of your dreams. So every routine that you put forth an effort into, yes.
I'm a little bit scared of the dark in the kitchen.
It's not dark. Look how bright it is in the kitchen.
No, that's earlier.
No, that's right now. That's right now.
How do you know?
Because there comes Obes. Here he comes. He's in the living room.
Oh, yeah.
Now he's coming this way. See?
What?
Sorry about that.
You know.
Anyways, so every routine you have, every habit you have is a prophecy for what you can become. It's a preview. It's like going to the movie theater and sitting down at the theater and looking at the upcoming attractions. All you got to do is look at your habits and say, hey, if I do this, I'm gonna be great. If I focus on my dreams, if I try and focus on working out, I'm gonna lose weight. I'm gonna be thinner. and I'm going to be able to run a marathon. If I try and practice and I read books every night, I'm going to make my brain better. I'm going to get big brain. And I'm going to be smarter. And I might be able to get a better job. If I practice on not going after that $7 coffee on the way to work in the morning, and I take that $7 and I put it in my pocket and I save it, and I do that every day, in 10 days, that's $70 I have. And in 100 days, that's $700 I have. That's 1/3 of the year. 1/3 of the year, I could have $700 just by not buying that $7 coffee in the morning. And I don't know about you, but one coffee is not enough for me. And you might be saying that maybe I've had a little bit too much coffee. Well, you know what? Maybe I have. I'm out of coffee. I need coffee. Actually, no, the people around me need me to have coffee. It's how they manage to survive. Yeah. My son's over here shaking his head up and down real fast as he's eating dinner. First real food he's had in the last like 3 days because he's been sick, doing the old out of both ends. He's gonna like implode on the inside. Just. That was good. We almost got pizza through the nose. Anyways. I love you, bud. Love you, bud. But no, all kidding aside, take that $7 coffee and save it. Don't spend the $7 coffee. Because I know when I used to do that, I'd buy a $7 coffee on the way to work and a $7 coffee on the way home from work. Oh, yeah. And it wasn't really $7. It was like closer to $9.16 to be exact. So that's like $18.32 a day on coffee. I could buy a can of coffee for that much. Now multiply that by 10 days. That's $180 you saved. Multiply it by 100 days. We're at 130 days right now. So we're just going to say 100 days to keep it easy. That's $1,800 you would have saved by not buying those two $8 coffees every day. Wow! Amazing how that compounds. So yes, every pattern, every rhythm is either building your future or burying you. And you got to make that decision. It's a hard decision. Trust me. Because I'll be blunt, some of them coffees are really good. They make my tummy feel good. Oh man, that was good too. But yeah, they make my tummy feel good, and I'm sure they've got a flavor that makes yours good too. But you know what? Those coffees can really truly add up. So let's be real. Most people don't fail because they're incapable. Hey, Kawa.
Hi, Dad.
Hey,
I have
darling.
a question.
What, darling?
So remember last time I gave Demon a cup of cheese?
Yeah.
What happened to him?
I don't know.
Okay, great, because I just gave him a cup of cheese and he cleaned it.
Oh,
like, you know when Ron, cleans his plate whenever we give him a plate?
Yeah.
And then I gave him the lid, too. And let me show you a photo of the lid before and after.
Wait, Dad, you said that the coffee will make you add up stomach problems?
No, it makes my tummy feels good.
That was the cheese lid before.
Yeah.
He dropped it multiple times eating it.
Yeah. Wow, look, you almost don't have to wash it.
I put it in the trash.
Oh, well, there you go. Anyways, most people don't fail because they're incapable. They fail because they're inconsistent.
Wait, aren't you moving to, Somewhere?
Good job. Congratulations.
I thought you were moving somewhere.
It doesn't matter. She got the job.
Well, I thought she was moving
Who
somewhere and then
cares?
getting
She's
a
got
job.
the job.
Wait,
You get the
wait,
job.
Alyssa.
who's that?
Good job. Actually, you know what? We got this.
I have a job interview tomorrow. Oh, makes sense.
All right. Anyways,
Okay, bye, guys.
good job. Bye, Gabe. Babe.
Oh.
Love you.
Obet, put that down before I whip you.
Put that down before I step on it.
Put that down before I whip both of you.
Put that down before Luna eats it.
Oh Lord.
And you know she would, because she's that stupid.
She tried to eat your haircut, dude.
Nice. Portal support and is for workforce analyst position. Wow. Analyst, huh? Oh my. Well, good. Good job. I hope you get it.
Have fun. I'm taking this.
All right, very well.
I'm joking. You can
No,
have it.
I've got plenty.
I don't even know what it does. It's a patch.
It's just a patch.
Show your viewers.
I've got more. I've been actually working on the embroidery shirts myself.
Okay. Have fun.
Yeah, I've been working all day long on the merch site. That's awesome. Good job. Good job. I hope it works for you. I'll be praying for you. That's good. That's good. That's good. More money. More money. More money. More money's always good. And that's exactly what I'm trying to say is when you're trying to, and case in point, what you're over there talking about.
Trade.
Oh, cool. Thank you.
No problem. I know you need some.
You know, you're hoping to do good, and you've been trying and preparing, and you're getting ready for this new job. And you know what? It's because of that you've built a rhythm. You've built momentum. You've built discipline. You've got this opportunity in front of you, and you've built this pattern, and you've got this potential. You know? There are people out there that lack that potential. They lack that discipline. They lack that rhythm. And you know what? They lack the opportunities. Because they'd rather focus on being comfortable. Their comfort is louder than their dreams. Their comfort is louder than their desires. Their comfort is louder than their future. And I'm proud of you for that. Good job. Because while your discipline is whispering to focus on this new job and the potential for going anywhere, other people are sitting there doom scrolling, enjoying the comfort of their happy little home, doing nothing with their life, maybe eating Cheetos, watching TV. Because see, people want a louder future, and if they want that louder future, they have to tighten their daily best. They have to do more. They have to struggle more. They have to focus more. They have to try and create more discipline on their goals, on their habits to reach their goals. They have to decide whether what they're doing right now is building their future or burying it. Is what they are doing right now helping create the dreams that they have? Or are they delaying the inevitable? That they just might go to the great dirt nap without ever attempting any of their dreams. The cemetery, one of the wealthiest places on this planet. It is filled with books that were never written, songs that were never sang. Hey, Natasha, Elizabeth. Yes, I'm actually working on shirts and stuff like that too. I was just approved to sell on Amazon. and Etsy. I'm happy about that. More importantly, I'm excited about the Walmart part because it's like, ooh, that one's kind of cool. But yeah, dirt nap. There are people are more focused on their cell phone plans than they are about their future. And so what happens is they're focused on their comfort levels. They don't care about their rhythm. They don't care about their habits. Or if they do, they care about the bad ones that are slowly but surely putting them in the grave. You know, and it's a shame because, like I said, the cemetery is the greatest wealth of knowledge, the greatest vault in the world. Dreams that were stories that were never written, songs that were never sung, inventions that were never invented, dreams that were never brought to the light of day, cures for diseases that went to the grave with people because people lacked the motivation to take their dreams and pull it out, or lacked the courage to stand up to their fears. You know, earlier tonight I actually talked about Noah and about how he was going to try and how he got a dream from God that God was going to destroy the earth and kill everybody on the earth, and told him that, hey, build an ark. And I hate Sean coming back to Christian stuff because not everybody's a Christian, but you know what, I am. And so God told Noah to build an ark because he's going to kill everybody on the earth and start fresh with his family. And so build the ark. And when Noah started building, imagine how much ridicule he got from everybody. How much flack about his dreams of building this ark and how God's going to flood the earth and all this stuff like this. He got no support whatsoever, just his family. And then when the floods came, imagine trying being locked up inside that boat as the waters are rising and everybody's on the outside banging on him, telling him how he was right and let us in, listening to them all die. But you know what? That was a struggle he had to go through. And then he didn't just get picked up when the rains carded and after everybody died. No. It wasn't that easy. He had to live in that boat with his family for 40 days. I don't know about you, but I kind of get a little when I'm stuck with my own kids for 4 days. And they're going for 40 on a boat? You can't even go outside. There's water around you. And let's not forget about the animals. I mean, I got 2 cats, and I know what type of smell that puts out. I mean, they got animals. I mean, they got elephants and goats and God knows what else on that boat. And I bet that place, keep me up high. But you know what? That whole challenge that was he had to try and go through helped prepare him. Hey, Sam. Help prepare him for the next level. Help build him to be the next level. Help build him to be the next leader. I guarantee you it wasn't comfortable. Yeah, we missed you, Sam. I guarantee it wasn't comfortable. But you know what? They had a rhythm to take care of too during that time period. God didn't just pick him up and whisk him away and say, hey, here we go. Boop. No. He made him suffer. Sort of like us and our lives. Life makes us suffer. We have to go through the storms. It's what builds us. It's what makes stronger. It's what makes us try and learn. It's what helps us build those rhythms, those habits, those systems to help us overcome those challenges and learn from them so we can try and repeat the small victories on a daily basis. Because see, you don't need a new year to start over. You don't need a new month to start over. You don't need a new full moon to start over. You don't need a new Sunday to start over. You don't need a new Monday to start over. You just need a new rhythm, a new decision. I'm going to start right now. I'm going to start doing this right now. Because see, that rhythm is the bridge between who you are and who you're going to be. Because your rhythm is the real you. Your rhythm is what you see at the end of the day when you're all alone in your house. Your rhythm is what you see when you go to the bathroom and you look in the mirror by yourself. And you look at yourself. Any advice for interviewing? The best thing I would say for interviewing would be, be yourself. I would say, be yourself. Be prepared. Don't over exaggerate yourself. Be professional, of course. Don't say too much, but also don't say too little. I would say that don't be nervous, but you're going to be nervous because you're human. We're always nervous. Even I get nervous. Heck, I get nervous before I even go live, and I've done this for 130 days. So, but I would say, I guess the best thing I would say would be think about this. What's the worst they're going to say? No. And if you go in there with that and have that confidence that, you know what? If they say no, life goes on. It wasn't meant to be. Because maybe, perhaps, you're not just going there for an interview by them. You're interviewing them as well, too. Take that. Because do you really want to work for that person? You know, you're going in there to try to meet this person, and you're going to be working for them. And so you're interviewing them as well, too. So turn it around so that you're the interviewer as well, too. And you know what? The programs they use in a hands-on manner, well, you know what? You're not stupid. You can learn. A piece of cake. Programs are programs. It's GIGO. Garbage in, garbage out. You just head bang on a keyboard a few times, you'll be fine. I mean, there's an old quote that if you put 100 monkeys in a room with a bunch of typewriters, sooner or later, one of them will type out Shakespeare. So don't worry about it. You'll be fine. All right? My favorite quote was always being, fake it till you make it. Because you know what? Nobody really knows what you know until you try to actually show up. And even then, that's what ChatGPT's for. You know what? Don't admit that. Never admit that. Hell, I got a cheat sheet here. I've got a little cheat sheet. I admit I got a little cheat sheet. You know, I've got section 5, the shift, that talks about, you know, that tells me that, hey, louder futures, tighten your daily bests. You know, section 6 is the identity check. So I've got my cheat sheet too. I won't lie. That's how I keep coming back and staying on track. Well, you know what? And exactly. You work yourself up from a pharmacy technician to portal support. And don't take this the wrong way, but next level up is what? CEO? You can do it. You got this. You got this. All right? You got this. Like I said, they're not interviewing you. You're interviewing them. Are you sure you really want to work for them? Go in there with that confidence level that, hey, you know what? I'm not just here to be interviewed by you, but I'm here to interview you. Maybe I might not want to work for you. You know? Because, you know what? In all essence, exactly. Well, hey, see, look at that. Now that's one of those things that we call a Godsmack, all right? All right, listen to me. One of those things that we call a Godsmack. Not even 30 seconds ago or a minute ago, let's rewind a little bit. I said, you worked yourself up from a pharmacy technician to portal support. What's next, CEO? And what did you just say? My company is actually really good about the internal hires. Our CEO started at the position I started. Ha! There you go. CEO. There you go. You can do that. And there are a lot of female CEOs out there, believe it or not. I actually know a couple. So you can do this. You got this. Just takes time, effort, and belief. You got to believe in yourself. Now, believe in yourself. Focus on those structures, those systems, those rhythms that I talked to you about. Because if your rhythm is sloppy, your identity is sloppy. If your rhythm is disciplined, well, your identity will be disciplined. And once it's disciplined, it'll be aligned. And once that's aligned, your future is aligned. Your identity is aligned. Your future is lined up to be yours. Because your rhythm reveals your character long before the results do. I used to have our CEO shadow my manager during performance meetings, so I had to talk to her. Oh, well, there you go. Nice. So like I said, you're after your CEO's job, huh? Good job. Aim for the eagle, bag the pheasant, don't eat crow. Aim for the stars. If you get to the sky, you're a hell of a lot better off than looking at the ground and not bother looking up. And that's the honest God truth. Because a lot of people out there, they look at the ground. You ever notice how people walk around, they're always looking down at their feet instead of looking up at the sky, looking up at the world, looking up at where they're going. They look down at their feet. You know who else looks down at their feet? Slaves. They look down at the shackles on their feet. Prisoners. They look down at the chains around their ankles. When you look up at the sky and you look up and you keep your eyes focused out, up and out, you know where you're going. And that reveals your character. As long as you keep your eyes up and keep looking out, you can do it. Keep your dreams going. Keep your eyes believing in yourself. You can do it. Because the future you want is not hiding from you. It's out there. It's just hiding in the discipline that people avoid. People try and look at the hard work. And really, truthfully, that's the only issue that there is. They see their dreams, but then they try and stop and look at the hard work that's in front of it, and they forget about the dreams, and they look at the hard work. They look at that little curve that they have to go over, like the speed bump. You go for it. I think you can. People see the speed bump in the road and they try and think that's a mountain. Oh, I can't go that fast because of the speed bump. They take their eyes off their goals and they focus on the little tiny speed bumps and they turn it into a mountain, saying, I can't do it because of this. I can't go around it because of this. When actually, you know what? Obstacles are the scary things you see when you take your eyes off your goals. Exactly. I believe it. You've always been pretty darn smart. So I think I have great faith in you. But you know what? People take their eyes off their goals and they look at the obstacles and they see the obstacles and they turn them into such huge excuses to not go after their dreams. And then they say they want success, but they keep finding excuses. When success is hiding inside the discipline that everybody avoids. The hard work. Hey, Alicia. The hard work that people avoid. That's where the success is hiding. The habits that people avoid starting because they worry about the hard work. You need to check your rhythm, check your habits, check your systems. Because people want success. They want peace. They want momentum. But they don't want to do the work for it. They just want the old genie nod. You know what I'm talking about, the I Dream of Genie thing. I mean, we could be bewitched, but I can't move my nose. I mean, I can move my ears, but I can't move my nose. And well, you know what? Your rhythm is the quiet part that makes your future loud. Your rhythm is a quiet part that works while nobody is looking. Those early mornings getting up and working out before going to work. Those late nights working on your classes so you can try and get that degree. Those early mornings going in early to try and focus more on project to turn projects in before work. Those late nights working on those business ideas that you have. Thank you, Izzy Wizzy. Thank you. And so you have to ask yourself, what rhythm do you need to kill to focus on a better rhythm that will deliver your dreams? What rhythm needs to be built? What skill set needs to try and develop into a habit? What habit do you need to protect? What is your future asking you to start now to build? Because your future is waiting on you to start your habits. Your future is waiting on you to match your destiny with your current situation. Because you know what? Those habits are not small. Those rhythms are not random. Those rhythms are not optional either. Because they're your prophecy. They're your preparation. They're your superpower. And when you fix that rhythm, your results will follow. So when you match your rhythm to your destiny, your whole life will snap into alignment. Especially when you've known, when you've withstood more than you know. And you've owned more than people seen. Now it's time to step up and win in a way that nobody can ignore. It's time to make your next moves your loudest ones yet. Make your rhythm the loudest ones yet. Yes, it has been a tremendous day today. And it's going to be a fantastical week. Because it's going to be great. It's going to be great. Today was a really darn good day. I got a lot done. I listed 1,150 items on my print on demand site, and now I just got to go through and make sure everything's working properly, and then I'm gonna push that over to Amazon, and I'm gonna push that over to Etsy. I'm gonna push that over to eBay. Yep, for my wild merch. And I'm going to push it on over to Walmart. Yes. Yes, Walmart. And I'm going to pray that I can get at least 1% of sales. I mean, if I can just sell 100 items out of all that stuff, I'll be happy. No? That'll make me happy. I'm not greedy. I mean, that'd be awesome. So, and that's that. I sent out 4,000 emails today, so we'll see what happens tomorrow. And yeah, it's really good day, really good day. And yeah, yep, 4,488 to be exact. It's my one AI pulled. Yeah, automated. Oh, it's automated. My AI pulled every single name and email address and phone number from all the different middle schools, high schools, and colleges in Indiana, Illinois, Ohio, and Michigan area. And we just sent out an automated opportunity with options to unsubscribe. Yes. Where I'm offering schools two workshops in either one day, or two workshops at the end of this year and at the beginning of next year. You know, for either 6th and 8th graders or freshmen and seniors or something like that. Yes. Yeah, it was actually a pretty decent deal. Normally it'd be like $2,500 a piece, but I dropped it down. If they were to try and prepay for the 2 sessions, it'd be $1,000 a session. You know, and we'd lock them in, and they'll go like that. So, and it would be a session along the lines of for the middle schoolers and 8th graders, it'd be overcoming peer pressure, and for 6th graders, it'd be overcoming peer pressure, overcoming the challenges of middle school, and getting into the middle school. 8th graders would be launching their high school career and not being afraid, not getting involved in peer pressure, overcoming their own self-identity, building up their own personal confidence, getting rid of the negative self-doubt that they have, and so on. Same thing with freshmen. Freshmen would be the same type class as well too. And seniors was more focused on welcome to the real world type thing. It was more or less on leadership, achievement, and the ability to try and withstand the real life challenges that are thrown at you now that you're no longer in high school. And that's that. And the struggles and stresses of going to college and so on like that. So, and we'll see what happens. Like you, pray for me that I get some responses. So, you know, that's that. So good times indeed. And then yeah, I'm looking forward to it. And then we had a great evening tonight about talking about August 15th. I figured out my song. I'm going to have Final Countdown playing for me to going in when I go to speak. My intro song, yeah, August 15th. Speaking in Atlanta, Georgia. So I'm excited about that. And yeah, it's going to be good times. Good times. So that, and I also found out that I guess I can sell my merch on TikTok because I can't sell other people's stuff on TikTok. Because I tried, yeah, it's a my turn to speak, my mastermind type thing. And I went to add like a whole bunch of stuff to TikTok to sell on there through the content creators club that I can do now. But I come to find out that I guess I signed up to be a merchant, my own brand, so I can only sell my own merch. And I got to figure out how to do that. I have no clue how to do that. So I'll be working on that over the next couple of days. So this should be fun. Yeah, exciting. Exciting indeed. It's a great week. It's a great week indeed. So on that one there, I am going to call it quits for the night. I'm going to get out of here. Because, well, you know what, peoples? I got to start a rhythm of trying and going to sleep a little earlier than 2 a.m. 3 hours of sleep isn't very good for the body. So, but I'll be around tomorrow night. Same bat time, same bat channel. And you guys have an excellent evening. And remember, if you fix the rhythm, your results will follow. You got to match your rhythm to your destiny, and your whole life will snap into alignment. Good night, everybody. Have a good one. Take care, Kyle.